passing 1 2 3. Yeah, so should be okay now. Yeah, so yeah, so also sorry. Yeah, so we've seen maybe certain with so with like the some issue. Yeah, so that's why so not sure is it like this. Sometimes it like that happen like that, but so but also hopefully so like that. So also have a like that. So just hope that so like that won't happen. But I've seen like the game. So like the coming with the some like the issue. So they also will have. So but also we see it's also so speed now, or even so just hey, or even maybe just quên game. So hey, Arohana when Fuyuki Hana อาจจะขับHey, my name is Fuyuki Hana, a virtual university student from Greenlandic. So today we continue with the
Take a look at this.
So the game of House of Berseria. So also like the happy me. So also like
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
So even we just had like the new treasure. So the it was still got it started. So also like the like the some of the statue from the like the ancient. So also like the very like mysterious thing. So also had like a new skill. So you can also and
Scout ship
like the
setting
next
sail.
continue with the journey. So also with like the coming. And now we go like the back to the so from so and also we have a so and also we just like it. And now we also need to search for people and so I think finding basic so like the other week like the old like the turning to the new going to the unknown place and so also we have like the so even or like the some or the like the block so maybe we can only like head to the so even or just like so only one so we see maybe even we there's no any so so we can or even so like the other way but we can't so so we also like just getting some like the number of the spirit and just so maybe we can only like the passing through the bridge and so also had like the going to defeat the monster. So it is also good. So I will see maybe we can even we have like so maybe even we can have a try.
Everyone ready to
So
play?
even so like so it's just like for the first one so also like have a conflict. So also like a next one. So also like so it's also like this time we bring like the tree monster and so they also like trying to they also like or some even when like how to so also we just bring with the final one.
Well, that about does it.
So also the very so even or with like the spiral how so also for any noise. So also with like the new thing so also or like some of the so they also about like the weakness and resistance. So they also can be weak and so resistant to some element. So except for the easy mode. So now we also win with it. So also that's why we won't encounters something so also we can have a look so like the know about with the like the payme so with the really so it in the attack deal more damage and so more chance to inflict status so and resistance meaning attack deal less damage and more easy gone and refreshes attacker with the damage so there also some of the different meaning so and also like so even or this time we have the Marshmallow so she also has some hidden artist mana and hidden so also with the mana so the 4 times of so they also will have so and also we can even just simply have a look so just like the way to like the explain so also like the already telling so they also with like the tricky attack and also with like the mana is for water and night right and also hidden is for her open bank and with the many cover area so making and also with the mana is like the water and fire element so also snapping the trap so also with like the into the head to the next one so it is also like a good so it, the good start and just have it like the have a trying to so acquire some element so also like the have a coming so by so this time also coming like a very so also like the going like the highway and so also like the one coming so also we just like the simply heading so also like the some or like the story so
just a rock.
have a look
Take it if you want.
I think it's really rare. The way it sparkles. I think it might even be bright steel.
Bright steel? Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually a rare metal used to forge weapons and stuff. You don't find it just anywhere.
If there's bright steel here, that means we must be in either Endgand or Islegand. Both are a long ways off from Midgand. I doubt the Abbey has many people stationed out here.
That's our pirate! Arr! Here there be treasures shiny and sentries few!
At the very least, this could mean we'll be left alone for a while. Nice find, Laphicet.
Thanks.
Now wash your hands. The only way to learn where we are is to find someone to ask, I guess.
added or continue and maybe we can have a look with the short story first
What's eating you, Laphicet?
so also like sometimes we will have a
Can't judge women
at that time we will like
Does that mean you
coming
can
out
with
so
men?
Sure.
so you can also
Men are
like
simple
knowing about with the
Men
about
are simple.
the like
Oh,
story
you
between
talk like you're an expert in all things masculine. But you can only speak for your own family.
As if none of your business.
Don't tell me. He was always on the other side of a swinging door, so you only saw his feet? I see. What a lovely crush that must be.
I read that story. It was a book called The Legs of a Man.
Oh? I've never heard of it.
I've read it too. It's a sad, bittersweet tale, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. I highly recommend it if you haven't read it.
Maybe when I have some free time after killing Artorias.
I just wanted to know if men could be judged at face value.
so also like or even seen or like we still had like more to go so also maybe we just have a so but anyway we just need to escape from this like the current so and even we just maybe we have like the or heading to the next bridge so so also maybe like a very good so yeah, so even this time we don't have any like the monster yet, so and then we can also have a like the with the next
Not
one.
often you find bright
Yeah,
steel
next
above
story.
ground. I hear it's a lot of trouble to unearth, even in the regions it's normally found.
Yeah. Mining for minerals takes a lot of specialized techniques and experience on the part of the prospector. They examine the soil, the water, the plants, and so on, where the same mineral was found before. Then search similar environments for the next big find.
Sure, but it's not like they succeed every time. It's all a big gamble. Isn't there a simpler way?
I read in a book once that you can use a pendulum to find water and metals underground.
It's called dowsing.
What's dowsing?
You hang the pendulum so it's facing the ground. Then you chant the magic word, Magic Shazam, and wait to be amazed. The little bit of ore on its tip will sniff out buried treasure in underground lakes like a bloodhound on a prickle bore.
You don't seriously believe this.
It's just like fortune telling. You win some, you lose some. That's why they call it prospecting.
So, if pendulums are used for fortune telling, why the hell is Zavid running around using them as weapons?
He uses wind to control its trajectory. I think it's easier for him to manipulate pendulums in a fight than something like a whip or a rope.
Oh, that makes sense now. That seems pretty clever.
He's probably also doing it to make himself stronger, too. Malakim broadly fall into 4 elemental types: earth, water, wind, and fire. Each strong or weak against the others. Wind beats earth. Zavid is a wind Moloch, so when he obtains earth element minerals, his own strength is boosted.
I never realized Malakim could be so calculating.
Then if pendulums react to a Moloch's powers, maybe they can actually do this dowsing stuff like Magilu says.
Yeah, it's worth taking that thing seriously. Zavid might like to joke around, but when it comes to fighting, he knows full well just what he's doing.
He puts an awful lot of thought into that weapon of his, if you ask me.
You don't?
I spare all my thoughts for my sweetheart.
Yeah, right. You just like to cause trouble without putting much thought into anything.
Yeah, so we just have a like reading the
You
story,
there. Got a moment?
or even we just read the next part. Yeah, so also with also like the content,
Are you guys with the sword breaker?
or even no, yeah, so it's just with the like the enemy. Yeah, so we need to have a like fight. Yeah, but it's only seen with like the very strong.
Attacking as you apologize.
Yeah, so also maybe really take like a chance. So yeah, so also like the coming. Or even seen like yeah, so also using that Marshmallow and yeah, so how to like yeah, so also like the half nine, yeah, so even also very soon. Yeah, but I've seen that the enemy also will trying to escape, so even maybe night, or maybe yeah, so it's like find night last time, and yeah, so when they're using the fabric and trying to defeat, yeah, so also will they're trying to have a so the pre-vamping like the off down.
What? My sword! Please, my
So now yeah,
demon,
we just
I
have a
ask
like
you. I'll do anything.
defeat
Just
the
spare me.
someone, yeah, so
I only wanted
yeah,
to
so
ask
also
you
like
something.
yeah,
You
like
don't have to
the
worry.
people,
This
yeah, so
woman
like
here is an
yeah, so
exorcist.
also no time, but
Huh?
yeah, so it's like
Right.
wearing
I'm
some
Eleanor, a praetor
yeah, with like
exorcist. Please, remain calm and hear our questions.
yeah, so also not
You
like
do
the
look
soldier.
like an exorcist, but what are you doing
Yeah,
with
so it should be
ruffians
like
like these?
yeah, so it should be like a person.
Top
They also
secret
have a
Abbey
like
business. That's all I can
looking
say.
at so
Now, can you tell us where we
so
are?
and watching
And
the
are
story
there any
and yeah,
ports
so
nearby?
You don't know? You're on Cadnix Island in Islegand. The port is at the other end of that ravine.
I'll send a Sylph-J to the Von Altea.
Thanks.
One more question. Who's this sword breaker?
Ah, he's a demon. Causes lots of trouble around these parts. He only attacks sword fighters, and he breaks their blades. He's even taken down a number of praetors.
Hence the name Swordbreaker.
He wields a fine sword, clearly forged in a foreign land. I tried to find his lair to steal the weapon for myself. But that's when I was attacked.
A foreign sword.
I'd be careful if I were you. If he spots that sword on your back, you'll be in a world of trouble.
Sounds like a real nasty fellow.
Well, he tries to pull anything on this demon, and he's in for one munchy crunchy surprise.
You folks are all crazy.
Either way, I'd say this is a blessing in disguise for you. You're lucky to still be alive. Take this chance to abandon your life of crime.
So yeah, so even also yeah, so like the Eleanor just coming. Yeah, so also like the talking. Yeah, so like the before the story. Yeah, so also like the another or like the some text yeah, so about the stated element. Yeah, so payment. Yeah, so it's like the so yeah, so also like for the element. Yeah, so also it's like the yeah, like the photo enemy. Yeah, so it's no down, but also yeah, like the impact with the with still defend. Yeah, so with even 4 times. Yeah, so like the yeah, so also like
Let's
the
find that port and meet up with our ship.
whenever you can talk. Yeah, so also like the knowing. Yeah, so like the yeah, look like a soldier. Yeah, so in this world. Yeah, so yeah, so it called bandit. Yeah, so also like the twist made. Yeah, so even not to yeah get no. Yeah, so inside. So like the very like the yeah, so I've seen or even we can like the continue like the after with the I think the bridge and yeah, so also like the another or like the story or even yeah, so this time yeah, so now with yeah going inside like
Can you read any of the sword
like the
writing?
Lavis's
No.
said
I've studied many languages,
oh
but
yeah,
I've
so
never seen script like this before. Can you read it, Eleanor?
I've never come across this language either. Where did you find a rare tome like this?
Well...
It was a lucky find at the capital. What can I say? The kid loves to read.
I was surprised to see how many Malakim like to read. Pianfu does a lot of reading too.
I didn't know that.
It's true. I'm not sure what he's been reading though.
Did someone call for me?
Bienfu, do you like to read too?
Oh, yes. Books are a treasure trove of knowledge. But I'm a greater Malakim, so the literature I enjoy might be a bit above your level, Laphicet.
How to talk a human female into becoming your vessel. And physically escalating with cuties.
Bien?
Physically escalating. What does that mean?
You
don't
really
need to
don't
know.
need to know.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm confiscating all of these.
And I have some questions. Bienfu, you better be ready for a thorough interrogation.
Bien!
yeah, so or even yeah, so yeah, so like they're talking about something. Yeah, so she maybe like the yeah, so yeah, so like the reading and yeah, so yeah, make officer yeah, so very curious. Yeah, so my baby you yeah really yeah like the some meaning behind. Yeah, so even maybe no certain people yeah, so like the as a boy. Yeah, so also like the another story yeah, so yeah, so and this time we're going with Bakuro.
You look like you're having fun, Rokuro.
Well, I'm a yaksha.
A yaksha. A spirit of war.
Yeah, a demon that lives for combat.
But this swordbreaker has cut down exorcists with its foreign blade. Aren't you scared?
Of dying, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of dying. It's more that I'm afraid of not being alive.
Huh?
Fighting is my life. It's all I want to do. So I fight. That's what living means to me.
Living only to kill. A demon is always going to be a demon.
Well, if you're gonna be blunt.
So yeah, so this time we know about Nokudo. So and he also tend to just like to defeat monster. So even also make so also or even we can have so also have a quick or so the speed way. So I haven't seen we even need so even we can head down to so just or even so the only with the some so or even it's just or so need to finding way so so you also had maybe even we just simply going or the sideway so so also with or deal with the next part so
What's wrong?
so or even so this time we had or the enemy so even need to going to defeat
That sword. Is that Stormquell?
A demon wielding a foreign-made sword. You must be the sword breaker.
I also need to have or fight
Not much for conversation, are you?
so have a green or I haven't seen maybe also fight. You can also have and also even so just green defeat green whatever which or so also with time with balance so probably so even maybe probably would better just keep so maybe keep the distance so also very small boy so this also would be chance so also need to or even bring a little bit down so need to be green or with bounce back so coming so whatever you see with trying to or having it so some skill or even with just simply or bring with using so with Marshmallow and so or even so we can balance so using so paper so and even maybe just simply leave it or together so or even just for little bit big damage so also we can so but hopefully we can maybe defeat people so amazing also coming or even so they will also recover so one so they will also coming so maybe we just chant and with two different character and or even just for 36 combo so even also can even or accumulate it or counter and they will make the monster so defeat more so have community so also making the enemy to get them so they also can really with the chance and so also like just going or in case like they will like having like an so like almost like just coming so like using knuckle and or like pepper and like the from này so they also like trying so like but one little bit long time but we finally so like we oh yeah so but even still or like even still like time oh yeah so oh yeah so just not good just trying to like fight again but you're like very or even just or like or even more yeah so just oh yeah so Lappy just come out and yeah, so yeah so they also like trying to like some
Sorry.
maybe yeah like a quarrel yeah so it seems like yeah Loculus yeah sometimes will yeah need to be like yeah night to fight and yes so he also will just simply like trying to like
But I know his
yeah, like defeat
a blade called
by
Stormquell.
himself so what in a group
Stormquell.
Whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with us. Let's just get to the
so
point
also yeah
already.
also like yeah can really yeah know about with like characteristic of different characters so when different yeah we just or like new skill yeah by very simple yeah even didn't like but yeah maybe really yeah like that time we may have to yeah like going to train different skill and yeah so they can really yeah like helpful for like from later time yeah so yeah so when like yeah all they are also very like powerful yeah, so also with just like new yeah like item yeah so with the armored accessories oh yeah so it's yeah so also even we just or like and like back to the somewhere yeah so yeah so always like or is it this one or even we just or like
Laffy said,
oh yeah so it should be this way
back there.
yeah so they also like
thought he was going
story
to kill you.
Yeah, I know. You were just doing what you thought was right.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's good then. I didn't give you a clear enough warning to stay out of it. If it ever happens again, I'll give you a proper warning.
You really don't want me to help you? Even if your life is at risk?
Yup.
Why?
Actually, I'm not too sure myself.
Huh?
There's somebody out there I need to defeat by my own hand. I want to strike him down. I want to triumph against him. But to do that, I need to be a better swordsman.
Someone you have to defeat.
In a sword fight, yeah. And I'll do anything to ensure I come out on top in the end. No matter how much it costs me. Life, limb, hell, even my heart and soul, I'll pay it. Those feelings have been so central to me for so long. I lost my dang humanity somewhere along the way.
Why do you need to win that badly?
To be honest, beats me. Maybe it has to do with me being a demon. Or maybe that's why I became one. Either way, it's more important to me than life itself.
More important than life.
But still, I owe you for saving me back there. There's no victory pose in store for me if I'm dead.
Okay.
Is that how you thank someone for saving your life?
Huh? I'm just being honest with the little guy. And no offense and all, but why do you care?
You don't even think it disrespectful? You truly are a demon.
Yep. Big old demon.
yeah so even yeah so just like bring the story and yeah, so we also the risk of even just coming. So anyway, yeah, so we can also try to keep it and yeah, earning some even. Yeah, so even the fire, yeah, so we can also get him. Or even finally, yeah, we just
Victory is ours.
yeah, so very nice one here. So yeah, so also finally, yeah, we had the expedition just finishing.
Take a look at this.
Yeah, so and even this time, oh yeah, one win, yeah, so oh yeah, so finally, yeah, we just going to yeah, so expand new area. Yeah, so in front the attachment. Yeah, so also with maybe this time we can yeah walk into the next one. Yeah, so we can also try to expand the new area. So yeah, so will yeah, they will also will tend to going the new page. Yeah, so this time yeah we're going to the Atlas Sea. Yeah, so
Scout ship setting sail.
so also every time going 30 minutes. Yeah, so very see maybe yeah, so just with all the time, yeah, so they just set it in. Yeah, so with yeah, so but also just simply or heading to somewhere else, or even yeah, we just see or even yeah, with yes one and wherever or or even yeah, we don't have it. Yeah, so we just heading somewhere else. Yeah, so yeah, so also have everything we have that did we bring the way or yeah, so we seen yeah, or maybe we just yeah, going the wrong way. Yeah, so it should be not here. So so we also just simply going back. Yeah, so yeah, so and we just have a or by everything yeah with or seeing with the river between. Yeah, so so I think it should be somewhere we need to push something. Yeah, so the big wall. Yeah, so we can really yeah put down the wall. Yeah, so but or even it's just in between. Yeah, so yeah, so even it's not sure but I really yeah need to see. Yeah, so we yeah, so now also need to find the port and meet with or the fan out. Yeah, so or even maybe we yeah we have or finish the some awesome. So but we need to find way so we get back to somewhere else. Yeah, so maybe also just or maybe yeah we chat with the yeah, so also some yeah we or not. Yeah, so it's the B and yeah with the I or K. So you can also have a thing with the rabbit. We from yeah going up somewhere. Yeah, so it's in yeah two. Oh yeah, so it should be two yeah some yeah one in below and one yeah above. Yeah, so one. Yeah, so they were oh yeah maybe I know where to go. Yeah, so we also need to turn with the yeah so the well yeah so yeah so also maybe that's one. Yeah, so adding to this page. Yeah, so yeah, so but we just have yeah, with the or one second. Yes, we and not with somewhere else here. Yeah, so it's just yeah, so and even with or the down. Yeah, so to yeah, so wait. Yeah, so this probably maybe like it. The way yeah, so have like it. And yeah, so also can be yeah, so have a like it. Or maybe here, so I just have a try. Yeah, so it's oh yeah, so it also like the this like the mid way. Yeah, so oh yeah, so finally we have like the another way. Yeah, with like the yeah, so also with like the some up here with the sword. Or even yeah, we just final or with like the option. Yeah, so like yeah, so also we just have a coming. Or even yeah, so we just like a back to or the original one. Yeah, so yeah, so it should be like a different area. Yeah, so we can like a transfer. Yeah, so so I know just like or even you seen or this one with yeah, so another way. Yes, so but we also have a yeah, have a look. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so or let me check again. Yeah, so also sometimes like the yeah, like the yeah, so need to have a yeah, so we also need to find a way. Yeah, so yeah, so we just like the begin. Yeah, so from here and yeah, so or maybe or even yeah, we should like it the way. Yeah, so we just like the we just jump back and see if can oh yeah, see if we can have a better way to go. Yeah, so we just have like it or I think it should be like somewhere yeah, like about. Yeah, so that should be yeah, so maybe some oh yeah, so we just find a way. Yeah, so yeah, so also we can really yeah, so even with like a very yeah, not very like a yeah, like easy to spot out. Yeah, so but final yeah, we just even also edit like the yeah, with like the calming. Yeah, so also with like the adding to next part. Yeah, so having yeah, so you know having or even or like the nothing. Yeah, so we just like the another like some yeah, so with the monster to the defeat. Yeah, so also like have a maybe I think we just simply like a yeah, also like a pixie. Yeah, so the checkpoint and we just heading to the next part.
Now why does that name sound so familiar?
Hey, Eleanor? Thanks for stepping in earlier. Think nothing of it. My orders are to protect you, so I did.
Oh, I see.
Of course, orders or no orders, I'd save anyone under threat from a demon.
Well, how noble.
Oh, I got it!
Got what?
The tragic tale of the sword Stormquell. Gather round and listen, oh grimy travelers. Once, centuries past, there was a sword renowned the world over for its peerlessly sharp edge, its forger shrouded in mystery. So mighty was each swing of the sword, it produced howling winds that could level mountains. No other sword could match its power. The people, in their superstition, began to call it the God Blade.
This Godblade, is it Stormquell?
Shush! The tale is merely beginning. Now, there was one man who was truly enamored with the Godblade. His name was Kurogane, a blacksmith of wondrous talent. His heart was set on forging an even greater sword, and he had a name in mind for this sword. Stormquell, the sword to conquer the Godblade's roaring winds.
And did he make it?
Kurogane forged scores of challengers to the Godblade, but each would-be Stormquell was shattered by the implacable howling wind. Some say the wielder of the Godblade chopped off his head. Others say he took his own life. The truth is lost to the dusty cobwebs of history. But perhaps he, and his grudge towards the Godblade, somehow yet live.
A grudge that spans centuries.
You hear tall tales like this all the time. That sword and its inscription we saw were probably just inspired by the legend.
Perhaps. But if that's the real Stormquell, we should all sleep with one eye open tonight.
What makes you say that?
Because that Godblade Kurogane wanted so desperately to top has been passed down through my family for generations. Its name is Stormhowl.
Oh.
In other words, we could well bump into your armored friend again. Let's hurry it up.
Yeah, so also like the YouTube story and yeah, so know about the heading. Yeah, so this time we are going to the faster tunnel. Yeah, so even with the going to the next part. Yeah, so and now also need to or like continue for finding the port. Yeah, so and also meet the fan out. Yeah, so yeah, so also like some like the mate. Yeah, so also just mentioned by the bandit. Yeah, so it's just have it. Yeah, so that knowing. Yeah, so yeah, so also with like trying to like or acquire something. Yeah, so that or while like searching it. Yeah, like inside the tunnel. Yeah, so but also always seen or they also like come. Yeah, so also like some of the look like always with the like the Monty. So just suddenly coming. Even is like some like the look like the person. Yeah, so like like the zombie. So just like trying to hide things. Yeah, so but also with like maybe yeah, so it just seems here like
Listen, Laphicet.
What is it?
You can't trust her just because she said she'd protect you, orders or no orders. Remember, Malakim are just tools to exorcists.
But she really did protect me.
I know you feel you owe her for that, but do you have to look so happy about it?
Sorry.
I'm not asking for an apology. I just want her to know that we've all got an eye on her. No matter how close you two get, I want her to understand that I come first.
So, what do you want me to do?
Let's see. To put it simply, I'm number 1, and Eleanor is number 2. Got it?
I get it. You're number 1, and Eleanor is number 2.
Right. I'm number 1. Wait, this is kind of stupid, isn't it?
It's alright. I understand.
That's not what I mean.
Yeah, so so even also like so like the velvet and so king velvet. Yeah, so how life is that and not so going with velvet right here. So even also like that look like it's still maybe like not like 100% believe in Eleanor. Yeah, so because she also from from the the kingdom. Yeah, so that's time also like they defeat her. Yeah, so Eleanor and so also suddenly and so she also coming inside and so now we join together. Yeah, so but also we can go into so but actually so she also maybe not really that bad. So maybe just really sometime with like the opinion. Yeah, so they also maybe tend to not to agree. Yeah, so that's why maybe also will like the current time. So maybe still so maybe some disagreement. Yeah, so but also with going with the story and going to see whether they will favor and the team will tend to change with the mind or even so so also with the well so using the hands. So also with the different header and so they will really with the chance. So also or even always or second or suddenly it just or it just start again. even what happened, or even yeah, so like or or even seen or like yeah like with the story so even maybe like or with the V2 studio yeah so there's some issue yeah so or even maybe I just simply like or stop the like the V2 and yeah so just bad like that yeah like the yesterday yeah so just turn it like that yeah with the this yeah so also not sure like that why yeah like the today will like that starting with like the issue so maybe also yeah, so also we just simply like the limit yeah so with like the chance yeah so also even or like that we yeah so yeah so or even seen even it's just like the yeah like the streaming software also seen even like the little or like the yeah so suddenly or even it's just like the screen yeah so or let me yeah so again yeah so or maybe I just need to yeah like the suddenly yeah so like the screen yeah so the background just like even yeah so not sure yeah so today yeah so not yeah like really like can happen yeah so like sometimes with yeah with the issue so but also hope that yeah so maybe the network is still like working but yeah so maybe only like yeah so just really not sure yeah like why the issue today but I think yeah there no issue before yeah like before open yeah before the stream yeah so even I just also use it day and yeah so but also like yeah so maybe also it's limit yeah so so just like some yeah so maybe also even yeah so just see like something with the like the screen skin yeah so so just like yeah so quite like so I think maybe like yeah so they also will like coming yeah so so but also hope that maybe like next time will like it won't happen like that yeah, so even maybe I just simply maybe name it yeah so maybe hope that yeah so like won't suddenly but yeah so yeah so maybe also really yeah some maybe with the yeah like the PC yeah like and not sure it's for software or the hardware yeah so maybe I think like yeah like sometimes we will like tend to yeah like yeah that pop in yeah with the yeah so because really like with the laptop and yeah, so we can really like hardware consuming and yeah so just so maybe not so it's really yeah like need to also will like especially at a long time and put in the battery and yeah so they also will some issue yeah so also hope that yeah won't happen yeah like they need to issue yeah so maybe even need to like going to buy here so even in like the yeah so maybe also like some yeah not that cheap so also it's like the story and even yeah so or this so the story also with the magical and also with like the fire so I think or even need to get somewhat the so the item yeah so it will be the skill yeah so the art oh yeah so looking yeah so like the any with the fire yeah so it's with the relate to the that thing yeah, so also will like need to yeah going to find with the wheel yeah so also with just like some other thing but I really think that can not yet like yeah, so now so we see like somewhere or we just simply leave it, yeah, so with it. Yeah, so maybe you need to find or maybe going somewhere else, yeah, so need to, yeah, so heading to, yeah, so or, yeah, no, or even, yeah, so just like it, like a dead end, yeah, so maybe, yeah, we just heading back to, or even since we had like some way with, or is it, yeah, with like a big way, yeah, so, oh yeah, so it should be like here we have, yeah, so it should be here, but yeah, here we need to, yeah, like using some way, yeah, so yeah, so I think maybe even, or maybe just like or like
I'm up.
yeah, like back to Barbara and see and really, yeah, so like even we can find, yeah, so like or even it's in or, oh yeah, we just find like
What's that doing
some way,
here?
yeah, so
Oh, I think these were used to keep robbers away, like wards around old kings' tombs. I've read about this. There's a trick to the stone. It reacts to heat.
Heat, huh? Then there's only one thing to do.
yeah, so also, oh yeah, so with like a candle and door, yeah, so they also with like a seal with fire and flame, yeah, so can be open ordinary, so but like finding lighting candle to, yeah, so in the nearby and you can dispel the enchantment and open. We may also have to light more one candle to open some door. Yeah, so also or like that, or even or the door is just open now. Yeah, so yeah, so also like a very nice. Oh yeah, so it should be probably not with the,
I will take the lead.
yeah, so like yeah, so it's just like probably need to find like something nearby and yeah, see if like hidden, yeah, so also will time. Yeah, so also with like heading to the next part and yeah, so it's also like still happen. Yeah, so you also with like a zombie person, yeah, so we just like coming. Also like heading to the next one. Yeah, so even or yeah, so they will really or like heading, yeah, so the one they will like coming to. Yeah, so also the next one. Or even yeah, we just or see the white turtle again, yeah, so we just have like yeah, so like have a, or even we just have a talk to him here, so even maybe not, yeah, so we just would like yeah, so they also like some, yeah, like with the merchant and also like some, yeah, we can also pick the with like yeah, some like repeat item, yeah, dismantle. Yeah, so also like pick with the amber blade. Okay, so like the paper, yeah. Pick with the paper and yeah, so also with like the bone square and army and also the amber, yeah, so yeah, with the fragment and the something. Yeah, so maybe we just call the, yeah, like the next part. Yeah, so or even yeah, so just coming to, so like the another one. Yeah, so the story and
No. Well, if you aren't the craziest demon, your
oh yeah,
body's
so they're
harder
like
than your own
a person, yeah,
sword.
so just defeat.
Who's this?
That's Lord Shigure, one of the only two-legged exorcists in the entire abbey.
Yeah, so now also like yeah, so the person, yeah, so but
Same as milk here.
or even yeah, so or so hopefully yeah, not that any but
Eleanor, fancy meeting you here.
yeah, so also make
What the
coming
hell
yeah,
happened
like
to you? You get captured by a demon?
yeah, so like
Or are you a
inside the world.
turncoat?
I'm...
Or even yeah, so he
Don't matter.
Eleanor.
I do my own thing. I got no
So but also
standing
like
to tell you how to
just
live.
even like the tung like
Still,
border, yeah, so
today's
so with
my
like
lucky day.
people.
Never thought I'd encounter the one and only Stormquell.
But also like have a knowing about it.
I think someone over there wants your
So
attention.
the story and
He
we'll
looks
see how we'll
lonely.
going. Then also
You're right, I'm
this
being a jerk.
this guy is
Just
called
can't pass up
Secret.
the
Yeah, so
chance to tease my little
they also
brother.
had the one of the
Can I, Rokurou?
that should be emo. Yeah, so
Your brother?
You haven't changed a bit, Shigure.
You go blind, dumbass?
Doesn't-
I'm bucket load stronger now. You're the one who hasn't changed, I bet. You still hung up on trying to take me down?
The one you want to beat in a fight? That's him?
I'm not who I was that day either, brother.
so or even yeah,
Oh,
so they also
wait.
yeah, so actually
You're a demon?
yeah, father yeah, so
Ah, now it's getting
yeah, so
good.
also had the Knuckle and
But I
yeah, Secret.
wonder,
Yeah, so they
has that really
yeah, so
changed
also
anything?
probably yeah, like some relationship. Yeah, so with like different character and
When my real storm howl
yeah, so you
wakes
can
your
like
sad
learn like
reject
more
again,
about with
you gonna
with
piss
the
yourself
story
like
and
last time?
yeah, wow, like watching like the story, yeah, story. Yeah, so also like
I'll handle him.
they also like ready to fight.
Ron said, no
Yeah,
matter
so also
what, I
maybe we
need you to stay
have
out
to
of it.
and do Lokuro. Yeah, so or even maybe like give it like together or even it's just only Lokuro. Yeah,
It's
so
been too long since we crossed swords, brother.
yeah, so you also need to really like it.
I'll make you
Yeah, like China. So I think we just have it. Yeah, so even maybe need to have it or like yeah, like with behind. Yeah, so we just have it. Yeah, so also maybe little bit like time. Yeah, so also maybe that time we just bring like it. Yeah, like one time and do it. Or even it's just for like going to fight. Yeah, so yeah, so also need to like some even yeah with like item. Yeah, so or even already like yeah like to yeah, so but also need to bring like or even maybe try like yeah, so she can have a chance to yeah, so or even yeah we just or like making yeah like making him stun and yeah, so we just going like together and yeah, so also it seems yeah, so they also will make sure yeah, so like the same situation. Yeah, like going with this. Yeah, so also like or even yeah, we just yeah, so even what we can yeah, like oh yeah, so it seems or like the skill yeah, so just even like having yeah, so you also need to find or so like coming like the and yeah, so like the skill or maybe even we probably need to be equipped with the or even yeah, so just with the sword dagger. Yeah, so just need the green next one. Yeah, so like the other and also skill as well. Need to find yeah, so even everything like the all day just or like the bring down with it. Yeah, so like the skill other battle. I mean, like or even like the even with just probably need some skill. Yeah, so yeah, some of them already yeah, so it and firing even if it's not. Yeah, so yeah, so just click like the next one and I without like the sim even you need to the item person going to like the people everything even depend like how much those also like when also like have it or maybe even just simply I made try and do it being deeply so maybe just simply having or even now we just have like that so it like the skill so or even so still maybe even not so also like or even maybe just really with the so like the advanced so maybe also with like the
But alas, I think our fight's over.
so also like the going
My body!
even it's just or suddenly it's just like the or even just like that so no cool still like maybe
No
like
backing down for you this
like
time.
maybe like so with like
But we're done
so
for
like
today.
very like to fight so also
Calm
just
down,
going like
Rokuro.
with even or with
We
Eleanor
could
so
have a
her
real fight
her body
sometime if
also
you
like that
actually brought a
into
decent
having
sword. Go
so like
ask that old
a
bastard there to make
feeling
you
yes.
one. I'll be waiting.
Who?
That demon in the armor, Kuragane.
The blacksmith
also or
from
yeah
the story.
even with the cat so and speak so
I'll be waiting for you at Port Cadnix.
also like
Unless
some
you can beat me,
here so in
you
this
ain't
world then
getting off this island.
so like
Who are you to
different
decide
creature can
that?
become can be
You got
fine
a problem with it, lady? Best of luck, you demons. You'll need it.
Lord Shikure, sir! I'm on a high-level mission.
Eleanor, babe, I get it. You've gone rogue. Have fun with that. I see you again. I'll kill you.
He wasn't even trying yet. You can tell.
But if we all fight him together...
That won't work. But there is another way.
What are you talking about? What way?
Follow me.
or even so it's just now we also like the another like the soldier so it's just guiding Nakuro even or just or like that remain not much so
Velvet, aren't we going after him?
This is his fight. It has nothing to do with me.
But
so
Shigure
just
said
simply
he'd be
like
waiting at
we
the
feel
port.
feeling
Maybe a
him
nut
so after that
But I don't think he's
someday,
fool
so-
enough to let us slip past.
Exactly. And as a swordsman, he's even more skilled than Artorias, and that's saying something.
We're mice with our tails pinned, and the cat's licking his lips.
At the very least, Kurogane seems to have some kind of plan.
Fine. We'll hear what he has to say.
also like or even the or even so now we just or even Nakuro or like that like the different so also maybe seeing like that when like the different story so we also had the back to five people so also maybe just like the we like the heading back with Nakuro
Take a look at this.
and so we just also like the went to the expedition
This recipe looks
so
real
even we
tasty.
just or like the new tip with the find our portrait so so like the bird like the so also with like the spirit or you really say so you
Scout
continue
ship
with
settings.
one just had a battle so or even or this time or such so finding Nakuro so the mind so had to like the heading so like so we also need to let it bring by so somewhere. Only we so we just let it simply and or even need to bind only we just going to match the merchandise so the white turtle so we just also let it going to bind like the or even so we also with the protect yes so but only for ocular so that's so the in sound so you can also like it find one for and so see so also like some apple even so we even like the accumulate so like so like more you buy and so they can also with like earning some experience when or even maybe we just buy more so so I have and be okay so like every time we just going to be like time also we just have it like that so by every time we also or even more we can like or going by so just only so maybe we need to or like even so we just like staying somewhere so also with like the wet so even so that maybe need like having like searching for somewhere so like any chance so have it so this one just had it so maybe be some or like so we just see like the end so maybe no so maybe just simply have a look with the story.
What was that
first.
fat cat creature with Shigure?
You mean Morgrim? She's a Moloch. She just looks different.
And?
And what? She has all the abilities of a Moloch. I'm not trying to keep anything from you. All I know is her name and that she's a Moloch.
Huh.
Lord Shigure is an exorcist legate, but he's also a warrior who can match exorcists or demons even without the use of Moloch arts. Since no one has ever seen Shigure use an art, Morgrim is considered one of the 7 wonders of the Abbey.
The 7 wonders of the Abbey.
No one knows Morgrim's capabilities, or even the details of Shigure's pact with her.
No one! Except me, that is!
Huh?
This is all highly classified, but Morgrim is incredibly lazy. The price she demanded of Shigure for making a pact with her was grooming and defleeing.
Anything else?
Oh, and on a point of sensitivity, she's chubby, not fat. She may be our enemy, but she's also a woman. You should try not to hurt each other's feelings.
Anything else?
Her thick eyebrows are all the rage with Malakim, so much so that false eyebrows are expected to be the next big thing.
Well, if he's that strong without Moloch arts, I don't want to see what he's like with them.
So also like have a look look with the story and so even up know about the more green so private so or even after we so we still need to find the way so like or even or certain we just coming so also even need to have a going to defeat even so it's all the Eleanor even going to the final skill like the ultimate so we just have a so there are time we can really have a going to defeat
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of.
so we will like this some time so like after the match so like the old-fashioned council so this time we also even we can have or so next way so but even maybe need no, yeah, so where's the yeah, like the no, and yeah, so we just even there's somewhere to go, but or even yeah, you just hold like the app and G, yeah, so yeah, but also I think yeah, so now we also even can yeah, so yeah, so yeah, with like the star, yeah, so even so maybe also somewhere, yeah, so we just like the or maybe that yeah, need to or look again, yeah, so we see like the whatever is in or even yeah, with like the yeah, so it's set to be that yeah, so also that's how you can find like the some hidden way, yeah, so also just like the block by default. Yeah, so we just have it like the looking and see any change. So, yeah, so all is in that. Oh yeah, so we just back to here. Yeah, so even or no, yeah, so it also like the not this way and yes. Yeah, so only maybe this one. Yeah, so even though yeah, so I is in, oh yeah, so we just all with the chair. Yeah, so yeah, so it's even not this one. Yeah, so it also like the some finding some way. Yeah, so like within this mind and yeah, so see or even with any yeah, like yeah, so see like the notice yeah, so something like you also can like have a yeah, like tell yeah, so so also like some
We can't best Shigure without a strategy. We should ask Rokuro what he knows about him.
so yeah, so or even yeah, so like oh yeah, so it's still somewhere else but with yeah, so like where is it? Yeah, so even maybe sometime like without like much clue, yeah, so we can only like or simply like heading and so it's in look again, yeah, so see like midway, yeah, so or even it's in this one, yeah, so we just like a point, yeah, so we have it. Yeah, so it should be somewhere. So it's, or even oh yeah, so we have like or heading, yeah, so we or back to the like the name, yeah, so so just like seem like some way and so they also will tend to like yeah, so also like the knocking, yeah, so they on or even it's almost yeah, we just or even just being shaped by the like the scientific, yeah, so but even or if maybe need to or it should be somewhere, yeah, so the name, yeah, so just no shape, yeah, so also didn't, yeah, so we see like the like the like the didn't yeah, like the turn, yeah, so yeah, so have it trying to like the scan somewhere else, yeah, so just have it maybe yeah, the child can really find some yeah, so then look like some about and see anything. Yeah, even it's in or like somewhere, yeah, so yeah, so should see somewhere here, but I don't see any, yeah, so like so it's just like some yeah, like quite interesting, yeah, so I think or maybe just have
Understood.
a spot to that I don't know, but maybe yeah, so it just seems I think yeah, so have a associate anything. I think it's enough, yeah, so like quite string, yeah, so also just like head to the somewhere, but yeah, even I can't like or like we can jump, yeah, so yeah, so coming or even we just or like have a look, yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so let me yeah, so just like again, yeah, so see any yeah, we yeah, so we cannot just maybe forget to yeah, so it's just like simply like heading. Also like some of the yeah, like yeah, look like the door, yeah, so it like a key, yeah, so like the password. Yeah, so whenever you see maybe we can, yeah, like even you see a little bit like maybe yeah tricky, yeah, so we also need to maybe also simply have a like, walk up one and so see yeah, so or maybe even some yeah like yeah, so we just like some so we see like anyway, so also maybe just simply like hiding yeah, so with like the mind yeah, so we can't see like anything yeah, so just maybe allow some time yeah to explore and see we can went to the yeah, like the next part, yeah, so whatever it should be like the point also seen just yeah pointing to the way, yes, so I just like standing yeah, but even yes, yeah, so you just have a like if, yeah, so look again and yeah, so inside the like turtle, yeah, not here, so we also like just planning, but yeah, so I really see we need to find up or even maybe just for the yeah, like the exploring, yeah, so yeah, so also like just going to somewhere and so also like or even yeah, so it's like a night, yeah, so the lamp, yeah, so not this one, yes, even I just simply like have yeah, like look again, yeah, so we see any yeah, like some way, yeah, so maybe we just yeah, that's how we may also miss, yeah, so yeah, but even seen yeah, we also like having all the yeah, all these yeah, so like just pathway, but even like it, so you just simply have a look again and or even just like yeah, so back
Keep
to
up, or I'll leave you behind.
yeah, so so or even like yeah, so that's why yeah, so so just like some way, yeah, so or maybe even yeah, so can tell if like some way and so it like automatically to like a guy, yeah, so by when yeah, just see yeah, so it like like going out, yeah, so or even maybe not, yeah, we are not going out, yeah, so it on somewhere, but yeah, then like no any like way, yeah, so can really yeah, so yeah, so also maybe we can't go like it, yeah, so it also with like the stop icon, yeah, so they also can, yeah, so with like the out there like yeah, so we just so we see like anything moment. Yeah, so yeah, we just have like looking. Yeah, so we also seen sometimes that yeah, there like a way yeah with the way oh yeah just like a yeah finding yeah so we just have a look. Yeah, so we also like this. Yeah, so we even seen like just nothing yeah like going back and yeah so even with yeah so also maybe or no so we see like how yeah so yeah so we see maybe like getting little stuff yeah so yeah so also we're like trying to find any some oh even more yeah we find the way yeah so yeah so we even like yeah with the very little stuff yeah so we just like do it like the tunnel. So maybe also see like I think yeah so like some way yeah so they also will like that yeah so also probably yeah need to trying to like explore.
What were you thinking,
Yeah, so
Eleanor?
also just
Attacking a
happy
legate like
another
that?
story.
Well, I just thought Rokuro was going to die if I didn't intervene.
Oh? You'd kill one of your own allies for a demon?
I acted without thinking. Sometimes I'm too soft-hearted to a fault.
I'd say it's less that, and more just stupidity. You're supposed to be protecting Laphicet. Don't get yourself into trouble you don't need.
Even if one of her own is in danger?
Even then.
This kid must be really important to her. All right, I understand.
Laphicet, next time she acts up, stop her. Understand? We don't know what she's got up her sleeve.
Okay. Thanks for not telling on me, Eleanor. And I'm sorry I hijacked your body.
I understand how it feels to want to protect your friends. The problem's with those demons, not you.
But I think Velvet has the capacity to feel the same way too. At least when it comes to her brother.
Is that why you're staying with her?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
I have to figure out what's going on with this group. If I ever hope to wrest the child from them.
Yeah, so also like have a watching the story and yeah so also like about with so then Navis yeah so and Eleanor so even also still like having yeah like the concern yeah so also like also we just simply like yeah so and also now yeah we just having it or even yeah we just have a yeah so heading to the next part yeah so yeah so you also just very lucky just start yeah so but also like heading or like to the next yeah so like the final yeah so it yeah so where like the or even yeah so it's another even yeah we just coming like into another like wow yeah so it's just heading to the next part. Yeah, so also probably we need to like find like the hidden world. Yeah, so also like for the like before like the epic or like heading to the next one. Oh yeah, also we just see the another. So also like coming with the next part. Yeah, so also like every time we'll go. Yeah, so also oh yeah, so we just with like or like yeah like midway. Yeah, so we just like yeah brought away. Yeah, but even we just find like or like hidden world. Or even maybe so we even heading back to here or like just or maybe like here so we just finding the hidden world. Yeah, so also we just simply we try and yeah finding yeah so I think we need to like back with the Nakuro and yeah so see like the story going. Yeah, so also maybe not here so we just let it yeah so they're heading to the different way and see with like it or even yeah so we just even get him more. So also, or even this time we got like the horn earring, or even it's also like a very like a rare one. Yeah, so it just yeah. So or even not this way. Yeah, so also not like a very similar with the like the whole. Yeah, so it just seems. Yeah, so but also like somehow little bit down to this. Or even also here. Yeah, so like just start and they will even will. Yeah, trying to chase you. Or even, oh yeah, so we're just going like a big one. Yeah, also like a thing with the other one, yeah, so also with like a coming. Or even yeah, so fine with like yeah, so with the skill. Yeah, also we just like a remain one.
I had no problems here.
Yeah, also with like the yeah, or that other the like the fight. Yeah, so also maybe next time we just simply need to, or even yeah, we just or like yeah, so we also like another
I
yeah,
will
so
take the
also with
lead.
like or even yeah, we just going back to yeah, like the end, yeah, so and or maybe even yeah, not this way, yeah, so we just have it. Yeah, so we just have it working and oh yeah, so we see even seen yeah, we just yeah, not this way, yeah, so yeah, so also sometimes that or like the spot out the like any like a hidden yeah, so it and like a very cool like yeah, so like a very high yeah, just green or even with so simply like finding some even yeah, so we just like yeah, so we only like yeah spirit yeah, so yeah, so or even yeah, so we also haven't yeah, so it should be like haven't like explore yeah, so also with like one yeah, so you also need like find we just simply like live yeah, so so also like maybe even maybe not yeah, so yeah, so also maybe like probably yeah, we just going heading to the yeah like next yeah, so we just also back to the somewhere yeah, so also maybe Annoyant I think here or not yeah, so it's yeah, so not this way yeah, so it's or even yeah, just with the so the way yeah, so with the green yeah, so also should be like that way yeah, so we just coming from yeah here oh yeah, so we just find yeah, so we just back to so also like some adding to different like oh, and so also maybe probably there like another way yeah, so we need to yeah, so also maybe somehow like hidden or maybe not the yeah, maybe like the white one yeah, so we yeah, so we can also see like finding yeah, so heading and yeah, search for yeah, so yeah, yeah, another tunnel yeah, so this yeah, so also hopefully it should be oh yeah, we just find it the way of way to adding to it finding no clue yeah, so even maybe we don't know like that yeah, like what happened but also we can know about the yeah, so like the story yes yeah, so also like going to getting some yeah, so also like some item to obtain oh yeah, so right now yeah, we just see the way yeah, so also like watching the movie
Whoa!
or even yeah,
Look at
so
all those
very many
swords!
so many like
That's what
weapons
happens when the legendary blacksmith Kurogan
so they also
toiled
just
so
like
hard
trying to
he
hiding
forgets to
somewhere
die.
I gave up everything, thinking of
yeah,
nothing
so probably
else but
maybe yeah, some
forging a
so
sword
with like
that
very
could surpass
powerful one yeah,
Somehow.
so they will
And
yeah,
before I
simply
knew it,
just yeah, like putting,
You had
but also
traded
will
your humanity for
yeah, living in
demonhood.
the very
I see
yeah,
I'm
like
not
some
the
way,
only
so
one.
like people
So
won't find
great
them.
was your grudge against your brother, the
And
inheritor
also we just
of
have a
Stormhowl.
counter to watch the
Well,
yeah, watch
guess we're
the
not so
story.
different. You don't suppose you could hammer me up a new sword, do you?
I've forged countless blades over these long years, yet not one has proven a match for Stormhowl. And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you've failed across the centuries, you've never broken. Well, I'm the same way. If anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's the bitterness I carry.
Strangely enough, seeing you and your brother has given me an idea that might work. I will forge you a new blade.
Should we get some Brightstone?
Nope. No need for that.
Huh?
Should I take it from the top?
If you would, my arms are all I'll be needing.
I even was at yeah, so
you
Knocker
doing?
just hold it another hat.
Don't be alarmed.
So like
Just cutting free some raw
yeah, so
materials
like
for the sword.
or even yeah, so also maybe yeah, so maybe
You see
little bit
something
like
new every
yeah,
day.
so like, but also hope yeah, so like oh, yeah, so
You need his head to
yeah,
make
so
the
even
sword?
maybe just really with like a
That's
monster and
right.
yeah, so
With this fine
yeah, so also
crop of
like a
pure
call like a
resentment,
headless.
I shall
So
forge
just
your imitation Stormhowl.
yeah, so also
anew.
just
No.
yeah, yeah, so what he
I only
said.
keep this imitation as a reminder of how weak-willed I
Yeah,
was
so
in the
also yeah,
past.
said maybe like in this way,
To
so
defeat
some like
Shigure,
even yeah
I
can
perfected the art of
yeah
dual
like
wielding. A
yeah like
secret
creature yeah,
Rangetsu
so can
technique.
find. So maybe also like know to
All right.
like
If that's what you
supply or
prefer,
like
a
so with
pair
like
of
the
short
very
swords
like
it
the
is.
string creature, yeah, so they will appear. So but also yeah, it's yeah, so it's just like holding back his head, yeah, so yeah, so or even it's just really yeah, so not even using the fire to yeah, like the healing, yeah, so back her. Yeah, so also like a very like
We'll
yeah,
wait
like
outside.
very skill, yeah. So in probably yeah, so this will also like so many like the thing can explore, yeah. So now we also waiting yeah, just have it or later waiting Kurogane to finish on making, yeah. So yeah, so that's all that yeah, like the soldier yes called Kurogane, yes. We also now we just have a talking with yeah, like the people here.
The ship is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorius' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime, no matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rokuro can't beat him by himself.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be trifled with.
Certainly. That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
You want us to meddle in somebody else's private quarrel?
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him. There's no sense in throwing his life away.
Rokuro's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
Yeah, so also like talking about with like about Knocker and her brother, yeah. So also maybe like probably maybe not the yeah, very powerful, yeah. So maybe need to find some way, yeah. So like trying to like dealing with like yeah with the boy, yeah. So even also with like the Knocker, we just or like heading with the yeah. So also should be no yeah like the final boy, yeah. So with Artone and also we need to be like gaining some experience. Yes, also like talking Eleanor yeah, this time.
Rokuro, Kurogane, I just do not understand them.
You saw them. Demons. We're crazy.
Sure, but they go through life with such crystal clear sense of purpose.
Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running around killing people left and right?
I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and they seem passionate, like normal people.
Well, I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off.
Do you have a purpose like they do?
I do, in fact. Ever since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice.
Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people. Yes, sometimes cold, painful decisions need to be made to protect the many, but they'd never stoop to human sacrifice. Besides, as shepherd, Artorius will cleanse the world of...
If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago.
He wouldn't. He'd never.
So the next one, yeah, so with Nafisa.
Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords. How do those two find it in themselves to go so far?
It's just how they are. They're demons. Not exactly normal.
Yeah, it's scary. But I also kinda admire it. But me, I don't have anything I'm that desperate to accomplish.
Not yet, you mean. In time, you'll find something.
You really think so?
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life over it. You're not a demon, and you should stay that way. You deserve a normal life.
Okay.
But never mind. Just the foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
Yes. Finally, yeah, so with the so with Mark, you know, very stupid that they just that they talk to all people and then we are going like the next part.
I made Bienfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
That Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. It's certainly something only a demon would do. It was a necessary sacrifice in order to gain power.
A necessary sacrifice. What a vicious turn of phrase.
Indeed.
Still, I can't say I'm not thrilled to see how it all turns out. If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way! They said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
Purge?
Velvet, what do we do?
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor.
An order, I presume.
It is. Protect Laphicet, and defeat the Exorcists.
All right. I understand.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
I haven't forgotten. But we need to pool all the resources we have. She needs us for her own ends, and we'll use that to our advantage in this fight.
Just don't push your luck too far, Velvet.
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist. How quickly one falls when entering Velvet's dark orbit.
Ask me if I care.
So now we also had the happening like the story, yeah, so after was also need to find out the logic invading the mind, yeah, so or even maybe or need to having some way, yeah, so like the also like they just come, yeah, so or even yeah, like the going back, yes. So also maybe like the need at the time, yeah, so good. Also yeah, we can really like the yeah trying to like the defeat and I've seen like the which is the like the exhaust fine. I've seen yeah with or like the heading back to the like the some way, yeah, so like the tunnel, yeah, so also maybe not this like this mountain, yeah, so but instead, yeah, so we also need to having yeah, so like the somewhere, yeah, so speed here, yeah, so also hope that yeah, so doesn't like the get or like the yeah going like the like the inside the make, yeah, so maybe also will like the chance they will yeah really, yeah, so like like a big like an open world, and also that's why also will like a 90 will like a getting lost. So also we can really go into the memory. So also probably should like a knowing. So also we just see the style. So so also like heading back to the location that we are coming.
Traitor Eleanor, you
Even-
should be ashamed of yourself. Coward
Even so
demons.
just now with the
Your
collusion
collusion
could
could
spell
spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked.
also like
The
some
only
of the
possible atonement is your
people.
death.
Or even need to also this also very good. So just have like a group together, and so just even or going to defeat the last HP. So even also that time they will just also maybe need to have it. Or even so maybe even just need to bring with and also she also seems like a very powerful. We also can even maybe with the skill. So also like a queen with the next one, or even with so we just simply like a following together, and so also like a queen to one by one, or even just miss or like even with like a skill. So also like a coming, or even a scene or like a so we just because I just say like a automatic. So that's why also maybe that time we just so also we can like very we can really bring so simply maybe so so also like a coming.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorius' ideals.
No, that's not... Velvet, she's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it. But any more of this will kill them.
Time for you to die and be purged! Eleanor!
I can't do it. I can't kill them.
I'm not done yet.
There. Now
Or
we're even,
or even
Eleanor.
was suddenly
You've got new
okay just coming.
swords. Sinister. I like
So even
it.
so like that
Take it you're
when
ready.
Eleanor so it's
Yeah.
like
All
having
that's left
in
is to
danger.
kill Sigure.
So also sometimes we will like
With
coming.
me as a witness.
So like very like a time very.
I...
Keep on fighting like that.
So
and you'll
also
be
so
killed.
Eleanor
And if you
so
get
like
killed,
fighting with her like
Lafayette will lose his vessel.
former enemy. Like the enemy or
that.
even it's like so it should be the group. So they also where she belongs.
Velvet,
So also like
wait.
this time we just they also like said to be like being betrayed.
You're not going to kill them?
I'm just not that hungry right now.
Also
I've
or
got
even
new
so
orders for you.
now so with
Fight the
also even
exorcists,
almost
but
just
make sure they don't
trying
die.
to turn her like the
Understood.
monster hand to absorb the defeat people. So also like being stopped by other so not to so even or we just going like the neighbor of so also maybe really like a good thing so you can really have a earning some skill.
I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Lafisette's vessel. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah, you've got that right.
So they also like so tend to like maybe yeah, so still like concept about animal. Yeah, so we are going to like the next one. Yeah, so like going to the next. Yeah, so just simply like getting some experience. Or even maybe just or simply leave it. Yeah, so yeah, so like the final just have a.
Is everyone alright?
So or even maybe don't need to bring back. Yeah, so don't need to having. Yeah, so maybe and then yeah we just have it like behind and we just have a watch the story first.
Hey, Bienfil? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something that's on my mind.
I figured it was just about the time that you and I had the talk, actually. I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all in my time as a Moloch. Ask me anything you want.
Thanks. I was hoping you could let me borrow those books you were reading earlier, if that's okay.
You mean how to talk a human female into becoming your vessel, and how to get the cuties?
Hey! Keep it down! Keep it down!
But you and Madame Eleanor have already formed a pact. Why do you still need either of those books?
Well, it's like when we're alone together, things get so awkward. It's hard to talk with her, you know?
That happens a lot with Molocheman vessels who are still new to the whole thing. I've been there. In that case, I've got an even better book for you.
Whoa! You read a lot of books.
I'm just an avid learner is all. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Hot Spring Topics, Bearing Your Body and Your Soul. Being upfront and honest is always the best policy.
I don't think we'll be bathing in any hot springs together. Do you have anything else?
All right, then how about after bath party games, dropping your defenses and your towels?
Why do you keep trying to get us naked? I think that would just make things even more awkward.
Picky. Tell you what, you can just look at my collection and pick whatever sounds good.
Love hacking, living long and loving hard, diary of a diary thief, hands speak louder than words.
All classics. I remember reading them when Miss Magilu and I were struggling to get along. Oh, to be young again.
You ever think maybe things would have been easier if you never read these books?
Reading the mood. Knowing what to say and how to say it. That one's a winner. A must-read for sure.
Are you two reading something together?
We are. Laffyset's been worried about that awkward distance between you two, and he came to me for some advice. I've heard his side of the story, so let's you and I grab some tea and talk about what to do about it. Come on! Let's go!
Oh, okay.
Knowing what to say and how to say it. I don't think this will help either.
So yeah, so even with Naviset and so with the painful, so they also just talk about like the book they have read. So also so seen like some so even like about the like the boy so maybe really curious so with the like the so maybe also trying to like know about the animal and even velvet. So also seen like even so I would say still like the young boy and so also maybe probably like the knowing so so I mean even we need to I mean like heading back to the very secretly at the part the mind or even maybe so we just need to so the back to the somewhere so we need to think back so like some way so also even that's sometimes like the story can be really like interesting so even also like yeah, so also we like that actually yeah we yeah look like yeah we like that some like the meaning behind yeah so also we like the have it know more about with the character yeah so and like the between the relationship yeah so maybe actually yeah so we also have a some yeah so now we just back to the location yeah so we just or even maybe just simply like the skip with the yeah so at the reason yeah so we just had like the heading yeah so already see that we had it or like the word yeah but I think maybe I just simply like the image yeah so like the yeah so even also with like the only like the yeah so Oculus is still here on limit oh yeah so now we just back yeah so yeah but every scene we had like the yeah, with the option yeah we need yeah so we said yeah no clue play yeah so we need to defeat the code red demon on Danan Highway yeah so Byron is just like the or like the heading back yeah so also like the passing through but anyway just yeah so return to the original yeah we just like the heading oh yeah so we just see the outside yeah so we yeah so also like the see we like the how is it going yeah so also we just simply like the getting something yeah so or even we need to or like the green down yeah so it's just like the knowing oh yeah so we just the way yeah so we also oh yeah so even we see the cat as but even maybe we just leave it yeah so we don't yeah so also like the just like the charm yeah so also like the another like the even jump yeah so even it's just like every time we like the coming very yeah like the maybe like the socket yeah so even they will yeah so like the without even like the head time yeah so also maybe really only maybe for the climbing time we also will just yeah like the yeah so taking some little yeah so anyway and we just like it or even we just like the getting yeah so like the as more spirit yeah so like the very or even maybe I just or like the just like the jump back to the yeah so with like the using yeah so like the SWAT yeah so we just coming yeah so you can really like the useful for yeah like the some way yeah so like the going like the two model yeah so I think maybe even we need to or like the or maybe just like the heading back and yeah, so see any yeah so yeah so yeah so see is it or like that or I think just going with the one yeah so speed way yeah so yeah so also with like the somebody yeah like the monster coming or even maybe I just simply like the keep yeah so with like that yeah so even also very good yeah so just like that without like the touching and yeah so or even we need to have back to the yeah so like the port yeah so or even maybe or at the port past the mine yeah so yeah but we seem to be miss or yeah going with the wrong way yeah, so even like the port yeah so or maybe yeah let me check yeah so with like that so
Let
also
us be
like,
going.
yeah so with the map again yeah so or even you see oh yeah so we just have it yeah so like the back to the original so that's why we need coming in that so we just like the yeah heading back to the yeah again yeah so also like the yeah the evil room yeah so yeah so we like the without nothing yeah so we just simply yeah so heading yeah so also like the open the door yeah so also maybe this time also we like that yeah not now we also like that Yeah, so like just to like or like airport. Yeah, so we just simply like yeah, so here with the like green time. Yeah, so even or like some like hidden. Yeah, so we just also like even with or book the world, yeah, even twice. Very like interesting. Or even should be like green tree. Yeah, so we just simply like heading back to the another step. Or even not this one. Yeah, so another one. Yeah, so so we need to like heading. There should be like the right hand side. Yeah, so just green. Yeah, so also hopefully also like the memory. Yeah, so we just have a yeah like from even yeah, so need to green like the long one. Yeah, so just have like a or even seen this one or if maybe like yeah, so we need to have a look again. Have like coming that so or even maybe not this one. Yeah, so we just green. Yeah, so also like the heading like straightforward. Yeah, so like without turning. Yeah, so also with like coming and yeah, so also with like simply with like having like some memory and or even with such yeah, so with like again. Yeah, so also with like sometimes we bring or even yeah, we just simply live. So also like fighting and so we also with like going to like or how to like do it. Or even yeah, so we just simply so also with the like really like often. Yeah, so they like without win like or like moving. Yeah, so even yeah can really also like making more like combo. Yeah, so yeah, so also maybe just when like some of the how is it not nice. Yeah, so also we even or like some of the living. Yeah, so also just simply live. Yeah, so also like back to the or even not this way. Yeah, so or maybe even yeah we just win even like wrong way. Yeah, so like something. So also with like that time we also win with it. Yeah, so it probably should be like the way. Yeah, so we just coming. Yeah, so also we need to win. Yeah, so also no. Yeah, so we already like it. Yeah, so like just don't like take too much time. Yeah, so also should be hopefully this one too. Yeah, so I will should be like a not always. Yeah, so or maybe even yeah simply chat it. Yeah, so yeah, so also should be somewhere but we need over. Yeah, we can find the like yeah, so the way so yeah when yeah so the another step or even it should be yeah another way. Yeah, so or even not. Oh yeah, so it's just another like or even not this way. Yeah, so also like the wrong. Yeah, so it's just maybe really to or like trying to like yeah some like try and error and see will like which one would be the yeah so like for this scene long time we just having. Yeah, so we just also like yeah like heading back. Yeah, so also should be like maybe next one like or even maybe not this. Yeah, so maybe we yeah also simply just going with the wrong way. Yeah, so we just simply like oh yeah so another one. Yeah, so yeah, we just heading back to the the location that we have been heading. Yeah, so we just also like or even we just simply get some of the yeah like the item. Yeah, so yeah, so also like or even so they can notice it like so like so also maybe sometimes with with the air so they also will just simply kind of so so also we just all trying to dealing with the fun or even maybe we can really have it or looking and so see will so even also with so also bring with Eleanor so even so can really big dimension very good.
I still need a lot of training.
Yeah, so also now this time we just have it. Yeah, so hopefully it should be like a white. Yeah, so oh yeah, so far now we just had it. Yeah, so to the like the crossbow. Yeah, so we just let it. Yeah, so we seen from somewhere, but I haven't seen like somewhere. Yeah, so or even yeah, so it should be continued. Yeah, so we also just let the going straight forward and yeah, without going any. Yeah, so even is in or even not this one yet. So yeah, so also, oh yeah, so just mix it out. Yeah, so it's like that. So it should be like the one. I think it should be this way. Yeah, so just also try like the from the memory and yeah, so see will. Yeah, so even also will like just going like the that seem to be getting no. Yeah, so also we just like the open. Yeah, so like the different. Yeah, so also should be this way. Yeah, so only like the we make one. Yeah, so like the have a see. Or maybe it's not this. Yeah, like that. Or even maybe they are just going like that. Yeah, like the going straight forward. Yeah, so we just like the heading. Oh yeah, so even it's like the before with. Yeah, so like the full left and right. Yeah, so then yeah, so you also can see it like that. Yeah, so also like the another expedition.
Take a look at this.
Yeah, so also like the one with. Yeah, so or even also with like the random. Yeah, so. Yeah, so also like the looking but every scene with or did we even just went with the yeah, so now or even yeah we just alternate things. Yeah, so also like that maybe also need to have a look again. Yeah, so we just even need to like that even yeah we need to bring yeah, so we're heading and or yeah, that's the way we are heading but or maybe even yeah we just bring the one. Yeah, so we need to like turning or maybe I just even going win the one. Yeah, so maybe not here. Yeah, so we also just going once again. Yeah, so also maybe yeah, so just time also will let it take a little bit time again. Yeah, so like also we need to head back to the yeah like the location. Yeah, so we just coming. Yeah, so also hopefully can like knowing with it. We're also like heading to the one way. Yeah, so yeah, so but also at least like the good thing is that yeah, so we can like the try yeah exploring yeah, so in like the yeah like the big world and yeah, so we can also know about like the how is it going and yeah, so learning. Yeah, so also should be this way. Yeah, so just like it. Yeah, so heading to the. Yeah, so also should be the. I've been seen lab over. Yeah, so don't need to have it. Or if you need to try. Yeah, so also see like the white option. Or even yeah, so should be here. Yeah, so yeah, so hopefully it should be white. Yeah, so maybe even we'll let it, yeah, going like the finding, yeah, like the adding to the different, or even not the, yeah, also one direction. Yeah, so also we just going once again. Yeah, so finally, yeah, we just simply going like it, yeah, with the some of the, yeah, like the artwork. Yeah, so like it. Yeah, so we also like the next one, so should be, yeah, so also should be this one. Yeah, so yeah, so also just simply I think little bit long time. Yeah, so we let it back to the, yeah, so we, oh yeah, so we also heading to the next. Yeah, so like this way. Yeah, so yeah, so just simply like the heading or like the green tree. Yeah, so yeah, so also like some of the or like the sound from the creature. So, yeah, so yeah, so they're like the, yeah, one with the like the angel. Yeah, so yeah, so like a very interesting. Yeah, so yeah, so they also just simply like the, yeah, making sound. Yeah, so yeah, so now we also going back to the, yeah. Yeah, so also like just going with it, or even maybe we can, or like yeah, probably also will like adding to the new location. Yeah, so yeah, so even also with, yeah, so like heading to the next. Yeah, so also now we have a, oh yeah, so it's just going with the why. Yeah, so yeah, so also we need to find the like the shortcut. Yeah, so also would be like a really nice one. Yeah, so we also need to, yeah, going too long time. Yeah, so yeah, so also maybe really some bad thing will happen. Yeah, so we just have it, we just going to the, yeah, so also like the back to the, oh yeah, the tunnel. Yeah, so we just going like the, yeah, cutting out. Yeah, so or even yeah, need to find a way. Yeah, so it should be here. Yeah, so it, yeah, so also like the very, yeah, like the very hard to notice. Yeah, so actually you can cut from the way. Yeah, so yeah, so also like the just going inside the, or back to the tunnel. Yeah, so we just simply skip. Yeah, so yeah, so also really like the useful. And yeah, so if you know how to, yeah, like the finding way. Yeah, so and yeah, so it need also would be like a good thing. Yeah, so so just also like heading somewhere. And yeah, so back to the location that we, yeah, so also or maybe like just little bit sorry. Yeah, so so maybe also still sometimes also will like a, yeah, so it's been maybe like just going with the over, yeah, overwhelm. And yeah, so need to, yeah, like the finding by yourself. But yeah, so actually they also provide with the, yeah, like the map. Yeah, so yeah, so even, yeah, this one also the, yeah, like the better than the, like the one, yeah, we just paid before with the, yeah, so with like the, like the walking. Yeah, so that's one about it. Yeah, so also with like the, like the 11 memory tool. Yeah, so that one even, yeah, we, yeah, so that's how we need to like the, yeah, finding somewhere. But yeah, so because so with like the, without any much like the in. And yeah, so even we also need to, yeah, probably also need to finding. And yeah, so like somewhere. And yeah, so yeah, so but also, yeah, and yeah, we just really, or like the, yeah, so complete again. And so like the not very long. Yeah, so even also we just going a little bit like the, that yeah, like the getting stuff. But yeah, so also we just, or even we just find a new way. Yeah, so even with like the hidden word. Yeah, so also maybe like the chat can really, yeah, like the heading some way. Yeah, so also with like the, and so so like this time we just with the some goal, yeah, so yeah, so and then we just heading back to the or even what maybe yeah, so or maybe you see just or like heading to the yeah, like the or even it's like a very like the hidden wall, yeah, so it's yeah, so also we just simply like or going back to the ways. Yeah, so we just also find the hit the remaining wall we haven't explored. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so we just back to the wall we just come in and we, yeah, so also like the one way, yeah, so yeah, so or maybe even yeah, we just simply like the if the yeah, so it's like yeah, so just have a yeah, so maybe that time we just simply like yeah, so heading to like yeah, so like the hidden wall. Yeah, so but also now we have or even you we yeah, so also or even yeah, it already with the or like the full HP, yeah, so it's even without like the yeah, like the learning. Yeah, so also or yeah, so just like the yeah with the person. Maybe we can just need or like the yeah, like the, with some semi auto, yeah, so even also can really with the like the chance to like the yeah, dealing with the monster. Yeah, so also we just or like the heading back to the like the little tunnel. Yeah, so even with like that somehow yeah, take little time but anyway we can find it or with the exit, yeah, so we can really sleeping somewhere. Yeah, so we also like that back to the yeah, so like the somebody like the faster way, yes. Yeah, so here's the way and then we just going oh yeah, so even we just with the or even or they can even have a toy, yeah, so even it's just like the going to like the yeah being not done. Or but even oh yeah we can oh yeah, so we just or with the right position. Yeah, so or even that or like the without yeah, so it's yeah, so it's also set like that. Yeah, so even the one yeah set only your pretty training. Yeah, so we also set like that being like that not done, yeah, so also like a very yeah, so they also like a betray, yeah, so like a treat with her, yeah, so like a even maybe like a not. Yeah, so but I already seen we had like a bow way, but yeah, not sure is it maybe yeah we can have a look to see it like another wall, yeah we can yeah, even we just all like when this yeah, so yeah, so we can also have a when to see it like another or even it's just like simply with the some like hidden wall, or even yeah, we just have a yeah, so have like wait yeah, so also like going to the another part of it. Yeah, so it's like it small tunnel just going again. But even you see like that or maybe even yeah it's just the same, yeah, so even also with like oh yeah, so oh no yeah, so it's a bit yeah, so this way, yeah, so it's so also with like some of the mid way, they just yeah like without yeah, so you can also simply like heading to the like main, yeah, so you also simply will yeah, so it's even going to yeah more way to go. Yeah, so also with like back to the heat. Yeah, so we also see or even we can have a look it. Yeah, so any rule, yeah, so yeah, but also you see maybe like just with the like the end, yeah, so yeah, so yeah, or even yeah, so you just or like the treasure, yeah, so also like any weapon, even is the nothing, yeah, so yeah, so maybe not this way, yeah, so also just with the like the ending, yeah, so yeah, so just going the original way, yeah, so yeah, so it's just like coming. Yeah, so they also with like some way in, yeah, so yeah, so we look back to just or like another way in, or here is it like yeah, so we see, or even maybe not, yeah, so then yeah, so there's no way, yeah, so yeah, so we just also heading somewhere, but here, oh yeah, so or even is it this one or this way? Yeah, so we also coming, yeah, so like that, just like the memory, yeah, so like coming, yeah, so like they need to use it, yeah, so like maybe, or even maybe this one and will not, yeah, so just like coming, so just bring the hand side, yeah, so I see like the white pole, or even yeah, so final, yeah, we just with the yeah the another way, yeah, so it should be like that. Even we have export this rule, yeah, so yeah, this man, yeah, so yeah, so have it like finding some rule, or even we just yeah, so like heading to the somewhere else. Yeah, so we also need to, or even it's already export this way, yeah, so yeah, so but even it, yeah, so have it, yeah, so we need to another finding it, or even it's not some, yeah, we just bring with the map and yeah, so or maybe also just a way for like a little bit, yeah, so just allow yeah, so have a like and also take a yeah little water. Yeah, so yeah, so back now, yeah, so we can also continue with the yeah, so having just like have a yeah, so have a like a looking or even yeah, so just okay, oh yeah, so yeah, so need to with all yeah, so also back to here and there also okay. I really think yeah we need to, oh yeah, find the way, but yeah, so even need to the bridge and whatever you see we have in whatever, yeah, so we need to find the way, yeah, so yeah, so also like with the hidden wall. Yeah, so but also we just keep, yeah, so just let it, yeah, so have it coming, yeah, so yeah, so or maybe even, yeah, we let it, yeah, that time we may need to, yeah, like finding some hidden wall, so yeah, that they will also have, yeah, so the ton that and just in any, yeah, so yeah, so just coming, so here with, yeah, the bridges Marvin and also like the connect, so or maybe I just coming, yeah, with like it, even is there like another way, yeah, so also maybe we need to, yeah, like back to the, so just like oh yeah, so we just the tunnel port side, yeah, so even we had or heading back to somewhere, yeah, so maybe we just simply or back to the location, yeah, so it should be like so just like finding the way, yeah, so just going like so, yeah, so or even, yeah, we just, yeah, so like port, yeah, so yeah, so even also we just simply like it, yeah, not like we also yeah, going need to be long. Yeah, so but so we can really have, yeah, so also like having coming to it or like the next part, yeah, so yeah, so also we just have it. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, we, yeah, even we just, yeah, so see the world, yeah, so hopefully to be fine, yeah, so so it's the white option and or even, yeah, so just, yeah, so like the continue, yeah, so with like the coming with, so also with that like that or even not, yeah, so yeah, so it's, yeah, going the wrong way. Yeah, so we also just or maybe even just leave it, yeah, so with like it, yeah, so with the motor just chasing and or maybe have a look, yeah, so or when you seen, yeah, so with like it, yeah, the oh yeah, so port side and or maybe did we even with something, yeah, so because we also like it, yeah, so we also speak or like it at the tunnel port side, yeah, so at the port, yeah, so very securely at the port past the mine, so maybe just have it, and finding any like hidden I think maybe even didn't like it, yeah, like see like some way, yeah, so yeah, so maybe also we just simply like having, yeah, so see any like, yeah, I think maybe even any nothing, yes, we also, yeah, so you can also just simply leave it, yeah, going back and yeah, so we like have back to the location I think, or yeah, so that, yeah, another, oh yeah, so you also like have it, and or yeah, so and or even, yeah, we find, yeah, so also see like some way we have, yeah, like need to going to the somewhere else. Yeah, so it's also see like another world, yeah, so so also even we just like yeah, like the spin separate with the key. But we can also, oh yeah, so also, or even we just see that, or like the again, yeah, so with like that, yeah, so like the some of the, yeah, so with the, that, yeah, so like the fire, yeah, so we need to find out the like the nearby with the candle fire, yeah, so we can, yeah, so we also can really go. Yeah, so I think for the like that, yeah, so we just find, yeah, so yeah, so also we just simply going to open the door, yeah, so yeah, so also that some, or even it's in this way, or yeah, so have a chat again. Oh yeah, so it's also speed this way, yeah, so we just open the new way. Yeah, so even also we just find another
Hey Rokuro,
yeah, like the trailer,
why
but we
did he
don't
call your
that,
storm
yeah,
howl
just
a
skip.
reject?
Yeah, so also
Well,
we
you
just
see,
going with the
when
another story.
blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one at a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh. I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real Storm Howl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the imitation?
Oh, what are you saying?
She means my name. It's the same as Velvet's brothers.
Huh?
The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
But what else could make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
I don't...
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
And yeah, watching the story. So they also like trying to like finding yeah, so like the real one. Yeah, so but also yeah, like yeah, so maybe also yeah, like some like meaning behind. So they also like trying to like pick out with the real navigation. Yeah, so maybe yeah, we don't know like yeah, maybe probably yeah the real one. Yeah, so also just with the beginning, yeah, so with the story, and yeah, so he also been sacrificed by Arton, and yeah, so that's why also like yeah, so like the only like yeah, like the yeah, the P, yeah, so it's why we just need to like so having like somewhere yeah, so also need to find the candle night, and yeah, so like some more to, or even just for like yeah, so even or yeah, so just with like with the like yeah, so even we can like going to like collect as much as possible. Yeah, so but even yeah, so with like another tunnel, even we just very less. Also they also with the time we just yeah, so finding some like the hidden move, yeah, so yeah, so also we will like some type of like yeah, so maybe just the candle is just like yeah, somewhere else, yeah, so we need to going to turn, yeah, so yeah, yeah, so we just find it. Yeah, so also really some the charm, yeah, we just like yeah, hiding somewhere, and yeah, so we need to yeah, going like the part the tunnel. Yeah, so also like a very yeah, nice. Yeah, so by we just yeah, so like heading to the back to the page, yeah, so we also open to the new way. yeah, so you can also let it go into like heading
You and
to
Shigure both use the Rangetsu
so
style.
also another story.
But to me it looked like you both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short.
In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the greatsword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades. To our school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're badly disadvantaged in reach.
If I eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
Right?
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the ceaseless struggle to best the other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the shadows. The only thing these two polar opposites want
Is to cut down the other.
Precisely!
Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Yeah, so yeah, so also like coming with like more like detail. Yeah, so also like knowing about yeah, so like yeah, so it seems maybe somehow they will yeah very well like story. Yeah, so like while in the big way. Yeah, so we also can like simply have a going or even yeah we just finally heading to the final way. Yeah, so the destination to the to the point. Yeah, so. Yeah, so the way, yeah, so just let it also let or even it or let it door, yeah, so just open. So also maybe even we just or let it and let it quick say, yeah, so even also with let it little bit yeah, so also with the expedition as well.
Take a look at this.
So or even or this time also going yeah, like a new yeah, so even or like a new area with the cannon no.
Scout
Yeah, so
ship
just
set.
going with the on here with the yeah, like the expedition. Yeah, so and then we just really heading new vision. Or even yeah, yeah, so with the port can yeah, so with the mine base. Yeah, so just like the finding the yeah, so heading to location. Yeah, so with the person, yeah, so people, yeah, so just in. So they also just like coming outside the mine.
There they are.
Yeah, so they also or even comes again.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother.
Or by even maybe yeah, so
How
just
did
or,
that sword of yours turn out?
yeah, so also like with the new sword, yeah, so yeah, so just like with the Himegami, yeah, so
Fine, I'll find out.
yeah, so also like have a once again, yeah, so maybe also need to or and even like or even yeah, the tech is just also like a spirit
We can
and
handle the exorcists.
yeah, so going inside
Go and find your victory.
particularly yeah, so also maybe really like some like a battle creature and yeah, so they just really have a
All right, let's get down to business.
or even yeah, so this time or yeah, so or like together, yeah, so need to like together and yeah, so like a very good thing. So it's also like a trying if like yeah, so also like bring the one power. So also with yeah, like a market again with the angel. So also with just or even with like yeah, so they also with like starting with different we also, or even we just like it integrate to filling the smaller one. So and then we just bring with the big one. So like somehow we'll like the water we can so very simple and one of the some of these two so also it's just simple. So just or even or like with like a target, so they will also so even or so they also will like the bot will also bowling or even it's just or like a very big so they also can like refrain so also maybe really like some way to go back and it is also like feel like a wings okay so also like some of the or even if finally just all like like when to like spelling so also with like healing HP I always think I even bring with the ultimate field so also set like using the buttons so can be like bring with it but also like just division even so still again so also like 1 second and dead so also like no clue still so being like defeat so like by circulation
to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out just yet. I've got something to show you.
So they also just like win again. So why we so just even open like all move so but also like so it seems like figure is still like very powerful.
Now that was clever. Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck. If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. All right, let's call it good here. Listen up. If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how many years it takes.
That's
the face I'm looking
for. Is also
so vicious.
I really want to defeat her, but that's also related. Like history.
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own
also
skill? The
so
entire Abbey knows by now that you're
more
a
about
traitor.
so and so also we can bring to continue with the journey.
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, he was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von Eltius here.
Let's get going.
Or even afraid, like it. Also, is the ship is just coming by right now. So also, or even with the even also will help. So like the let's call it like the, or even is as name so called Kurogane so maybe also just called like this creature so maybe no so every time maybe just going like the head so just maybe also like just like it.
If not, make someone wear it.
They also can like learn something so you can also so maybe only like the so like the first impression.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the book.
It also continue with the story
right,
and
Yeah, we're headed for the
so like
Assault Archipelago in Southgate.
the ship coming. So they also like talking. So even like the fun. So also like the some like other and whatever you see maybe we can really or like the swap with different art and so dealing with the so can also easy. Also come so in or even with that or heading to some way or maybe every year we just simply going to or
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgard.
Yeah, some of the people coming here so with the power.
I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this time I'm at a loss for words. We heard from the Bluntwings that the Abbey might have taken you guys out.
Not this time, but our luck won't last forever. Think of this as a dry run for when I really kick the bucket.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly, are you sure it's okay to bring an exorcist aboard?
I've got my eye on her. If she does anything funny, I'll handle it.
Got it! We'll be on our guard too.
So now we had to go to Isu to meet the Grimo. So maybe we just need to, I think, get back to some inside. But also we also have a, or before we just also have a looking with the story first.
Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash, and can devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art? Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing, yet she clearly has no inclination of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through. I could be in over my head. But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up! Of course, Lord Artorius would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing! I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes? Have they been worrying you that much?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. All right, if I ever need it done, I'll come to you.
Good, just leave it to me.
Are you feeling all right? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all, but you're a human, so you need to take care of yourself. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. All right. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
So also another story and so about Eleanor. So even also just going to while talking and so also suddenly some man going behind her. So even Magino as well. So maybe they also tend to trying to hear what she said. So maybe even they are still not maybe still not believe. So maybe just maybe simply so he maybe maybe so she trying to planning something to group get back to our team. So but also we can also continue to speak like that. So it also going like this. So also like this talking to the people.
Hey, you there. That's one impressive sword you got.
You know a lot about swords?
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years. Now I'm finally able to make a blade worthy of the name.
20 years, and still just a knob?
It's a competitive world out there for a swordsmith, especially here on this island.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't—
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an exorcist that's using them. Kadnik's weaponry has always been prized in Midgand. The Abbey recognized our talents, and now, business is booming. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey. They're keeping all of us alive and fed.
There was like a talk about somewhat decent thing. I haven't seen Greenland, or even we just see like a when in, or even it's just like a in so, or even it's just need to have a look so it's like any people. Or even so it's just for like the staining so maybe you can also go into or like the inside the location so we just so I haven't seen like any or even maybe can have a try so you just have a one and so see we can have a so even only like the 100 so you can also have a try with any like the special thing coming. Or even so just like that even with the worthy cheat so it's just a mark of purity in gold and or to or maybe I think it's just like it even it should be like the decoration so we also just like the fashion I think also so it also like this one so we just have a like a chain. Or even maybe so because it like it or even we just like it so so even we just see like it maybe like a with the that's one so it's just like a thing but even maybe I just going with it with Eleanor and so with fashion like so also just like a tiny like or even maybe not only so but also like the boy as well so they also can really like it like the chain with the different so maybe also seem so actually they just have so so it just simply like the maybe all together so it just simply like a chain so like it and also with lapis so you can also like so see like the how is the or even so just know so it also like the her appearance so not like it so it's just also like the green inside and so even also like the back to the or even you seen we had to so it also or even need to go to its big green more so I mean so even need to I think okay and or where's the so the location or even we just even let it so heading to another far away so we need to there's some way we have to so have back to or maybe even we just simply look at can and we just so with the map and see if they need app so like it or even so with the card so that's also we just coming and so there should be also another way but so we also just going at it another big word so so even we just see the exclamation mark so it's just the next to the yes even maybe just with the people and
so you guys made it. Whatever happened to that
So
sword
this
breaker?
one is the reform bandit.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me,
Yeah,
I
so
had a
even
change of
he's
heart.
also coming
I
to
quit
and
banditry.
go for like
I'm
something.
glad you listened to reason. What do you plan on doing from here on out?
Yeah, so also
I'm
like
heading to
trying.
the capital. I plan on
Yeah, so-
opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit
So he
cuisine?
also heading to
Yeah,
somewhere
you
else.
get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have, and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That sounds somewhat improper, actually. But I'd still love to visit after you open.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright citizen in no time. Maybe even the kind of man you'd consider spending some time with.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey, were you actually listening to him?
Of course I was. It's wonderful he's turned over a new leaf.
Yeah, so like some, or even yeah, we just find the way. Yeah, so even it should be inside the or this like the house, and then we also like heading to the. Even yeah, we just like some. Yeah, like finding some like way. Yeah, so maybe also we seen like yeah, so also like just like some of the like go. And even maybe not, yeah, so or maybe any like the hidden word. Yeah, so you just see like any, but yeah, then no, yeah, so yeah, so you also just like simply like yeah, like a chant, and we just like getting some item, yeah, so inside the wood. So and then maybe or even maybe need to or head to somewhere, yeah, so yeah, so or even maybe or like oh yeah, so with the or the yeah speed, yeah, so but even yeah, so with the bandwidth, yeah, so or even with or the selling between, so we also with like finding with the new one, and also with like the connect by sea. So when you wish to travel different continent, so talk to Pyramid Airport and find the ship. However, is the and doesn't go, but also will make the excellent awesome. Yeah, so you can also go into the ISO store. Yeah, so also maybe we'll have like it open to the new location. Yeah, so also with like the story. Yeah, so in between. Yeah, so we can also have a like the break, and yeah, so watching.
You guys look less like pirates
While
and more
watching
like a
the
circus troupe.
story.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right! Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh?
Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse!
The Reaper's curse?
Or even yes, with there's some story, yeah, so even also suddenly, yeah, with like also like some people feeling unwell, yeah, so even need to like return to somewhere. So also like just back to the already seen, yes, that is
okay, where's the
that look like
herbalist?
that we have been here before, yeah, so
Scourge needs
we
a
also like look very
special medicine.
familiar.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its
They also
juice can
continue
cure
with
the
the
Corsair
story.
Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Salatoma. Is this really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
So or even or even we just going to Granny, yeah, so yeah, the water side really, or even yeah, so or yeah, not the same, yeah, so but also seen like a very like a similar, yeah, so even online we had to going to find the visit the pharmacy, yeah, so in this yeah, so we need to yeah, so maybe we or maybe we like it. Or like going to the heading, yeah, so see like any yeah, so also need to like heading, yeah, so even maybe like feel like some way, yeah, so yeah, so but we can also have a like
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of
yeah,
history
so
to
or
it.
yeah, we need
Port
to transfer the
Renede was
bridge.
originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew, so Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag?
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Yeah, so they also talk about with the so why will so they separate with the port and the town. So also maybe there's some reason. So they also tend to or probably need to or heading to pharmacist, but so later after we have a powerful some way, so but every scene here so like that, so also like the winning, so or even we finally heading to the with the person also like that.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's Scourge by any chance?
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First the Corsair's Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's Curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, it might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the Salatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the forest.
So even also like a very or like I said, so also with the so they also out of stock, so with the that power they would like to find.
Take a look at this.
So or even with this time, even we just got like it, so all like the those. So also like some. So even or maybe we can go with the you and so maybe that time will really will happen, so like that, so all like the so now I mean we need to or like that, and now we had to I think somewhere, so we also set to be like that, so from the warp forest maybe or even maybe so we even going or like coming in outside, so or even so it's just like that, so with the ransom, so maybe or maybe we just like it, or even maybe just stop, so maybe like or even maybe we just leave it next time, so maybe like before the like the end, so we just have a like or hearing some of the
myself.
Like
that's just not possible.
But
the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in?
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
Well, what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still!
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Yeah, so yeah, so even also here like there's some update. So they also like the also yeah with so that's why also like the yeah not very like the yeah maybe really yeah afraid yeah so also like the be more yeah so
the demon of Warg Forest? Yeah, I heard about it. It's
so
been
also
the
this
talk
time
of the
yeah
town
bring with
around
the
lately.
for the
My
woman
guess
yeah so
is it some kind of invisible demon.
so
Scary,
like the
right?
time yeah
An invisible demon?
people yeah so
A
they
bunch of
talk about with
exorcists
the
got together
demon
to
in
hunt the demon,
nearby.
but they couldn't find it. If it's not invisible, then maybe it's so fast they couldn't see it, or too small for them to notice.
What kind of watch are they keeping on the forest now?
Shouldn't you know? You're an exorcist too, right?
Yes, but my duties take me from place to place, and I don't know the details of the demon hunts in this area.
I see. I don't really know the details myself either, but I hear the exorcists are patrolling in shifts.
Interesting. It sounds like they still might not have a good lead on what this demon is.
Please hurry. Find that demon and get rid of it. We won't feel safe until it's gone.
You have my word. We'll do everything we can.
We're here to find Salitoma. Sorry, but we don't have time to go demon hunting.
I know.
Yeah, so yeah, so even they would like to find to yeah find it, but yeah, so because also with like not much time, yeah, so also maybe need to saving their like yeah, so like before the with the back or the emo.
Dad, I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with life in this village.
There you go with the whining again.
Those two, they seem to be rather upset.
Best stay out of it. They're going at it hammer and the phrase is hammer and tongs.
I'm not whining. It's been 10 years and the village is no better off than when we started. Every year it gets colder, and every year our harvest gets worse. And the risk of demon blight hasn't gone away.
Your point? Compared to other regions, Westgand has fewer cases of demon blight. Other areas are suffering worse from the cold and the demons. I'd say we're better off here than anywhere else.
You're saying we're lucky that all we have to worry about is cultivating this inhospitable land?
Don't be so impatient. We'll see results. Westgand has incredible potential. If we keep working this land, eventually it will become a prosperous place. Maybe not now, but in 100 years or 1,000, our descendants will have joy and plenty. That's enough for me.
There you go again. Who cares about ancestors? I'm talking about...
Good man, your words have moved me. As an exorcist, I promise to work my hardest to end the demon blight and help people like you find security.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, young exorcist. Then I have a request. How about you start helping by marrying this fool son of mine?
What?
Ever since his lover gave him the slip, he's been whining like this non-stop.
I'm very sorry, but that wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah, so even also like with the engines, yeah, so they also even like so like having so like yeah, so also maybe like with the sun, yeah, so also maybe like manage, yeah, so like marry, yeah, so but also maybe they yeah, so probably maybe won't win, yeah, so the Bible seem maybe yeah, so like before so like the encounter and yeah, so they would yeah about yeah talking about the relation, yeah, so between some.
When I was in Port Zexen,
I also
I heard that a
going with
swarm of demons attacked the palace
another
and
one.
killed the high priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcist let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters, twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcist couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm. So they were talking about you too.
Yeah, so yeah, so even also just with like somebody, yeah, like talking. I think maybe, or even we just let it, or even maybe yeah, we're just going with the story. Yeah, so
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
And also, even still, yeah, so their time will let keep going. At the consecutive coming.
That Rokuro, always
Yeah,
telling
so maybe
all of
also
us
with like
except
some
Eleanor to work
relations
harder.
that like
Doesn't he
so
realize
with like
that
the
I'm a delicate
story
maiden
yeah,
too?
between the stories.
This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake.
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man! I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
Yeah, so also like knowing more like about with the so like between so the character they also like so during the standard they can know about it. So I think we just like or even we just have watch all the story so and so I think maybe we can also have the story so and next time we can going to outside the world so and we need to searching for the the special file so they would like so called the silent torment but also make some of the name so maybe also just stop here and so next time so continue the journey so like maybe here and going back to the place so they also planning to go so also speed some way so now we also the island so like so mid of the middle part so even or so need to open the passing the some way so we can adding to the destination so also with like the one the island we just also planning to go so and also the other and also maybe yeah, there's still like some like play yeah, so maybe we haven't explored yet, but yeah, so also with that time we can bring data yeah, so and also yeah, even look back to the like a that like the kingdom yeah, so where the yeah Antonio and the his like the army yeah, so also station yeah, so maybe we also like have to like bring some yeah like the way to before yeah, so like and yeah, so even maybe yeah so are still maybe not powerful enough to Antonio, but yeah, so like hopefully yeah like someday yeah we can really like so heading to the final end yeah, so for the like the ending yeah, so also maybe yeah, so just or like know yeah with maybe with the map yeah, so really yeah like helpful yeah, so to learn yeah where to go, and yeah we can really yeah, find with the some way. So there are also some of the name yeah, so maybe like yeah, maybe just simply like knowing yeah, so and also that's it, and yeah, we just next time yeah, so also that print outside and so heading yeah, so also finding that with the special power yeah, so to like the healing and now we just spread it, and yeah, so so with the yeah, so also like hey, and yeah, we just back to the schedule. Yeah, so that's it today. Or even yeah, so like the this yeah, also should be the this week yeah, so or even yeah like the next week yeah, so also or even yeah just yeah forget yeah, so also like the yeah, plan to have a like the travel tree yeah, so for the final part of only fast tree yeah, so probably will like maybe will like the thing yeah exchange with the yeah, so put it on yeah like the Wednesday yeah, so maybe next week yeah we won't bring with the party game, but yeah, so also with like the someday at the time if not bring yeah, so we can also bring back with the so we also like the next yeah, and the yeah, so we also will the weekend yeah, so also bring with the final part of the yeah like the travel, and yeah, so also with like the there should be one more yeah, so by maybe like the and see that maybe like the give it like the 1 month break yeah, so maybe also just yeah, because so with like the should be like the fun yeah like the, so maybe that time yeah, so like the next time yeah we yeah, so maybe also like the hopefully maybe we'll like the I mean we'll travel train later if yeah, so but also we'll like have a some yeah like the planning yeah, so before with the and also that's it yeah, so also probably yeah, so next at the tentative next week will be when like yeah, so or maybe even maybe let me just or like the update yeah, so also will like the tentative should be so now also be at the white one yeah, so and also oh yeah, so also has some like the yeah like the yeah, so with the new again yeah, so with the like the VTuber log queue yeah, so the queue we matter yeah, so that's with the series yeah, so maybe I've been also trying to yeah consider like the yeah, so also okay then we can bring like the oh it if the time allow yeah, so you can also have a like the bring to the yeah, like the paint with the new one yeah, but maybe I just simply like the find some of it yeah, so like the very like the so with that game yeah, so so also with like the Q like the remaster series yeah, so but also and also hopefully yeah, so yeah maybe with the issue yeah, so just happen today yeah, so maybe not so easy because with the some like the yeah some yeah with the hardware or the somewhere. Yeah, so maybe just so but hopefully so we like I need to back to the so like the VTuber series work. So maybe there is still maybe some issue. So maybe just like some trying to like the cozy. So people like the train so project also trying so like so also hopefully so like that only so even so just see like the behind the screen so maybe I just need to like after this like the screen so just like the short time and so hopefully it will be soon. Also good enough. Thank you to all audience and those who have come but didn't comment or anything. Also have a nice weekend and have a good day and good night. Mina or similar site, you see it, and also if you enjoy the stream, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Also, payme.hsbc, and we go to the outro.